Collective, what's good? I'm your High Priest, chilling, I don't know where. Undisclosed. Locale, what's good, party folk? I just want to keep this one like free flowing. Thank you for being here. I honor you as always. I honor our energetic exchange. Ever so grateful to be a part of your journey, whether you're here for a short time, a good time, or if you're here for a while, right? Thank you regardless, and thank you for hanging out. Thank you for always coming along for the ride with me too, right? Like, I'm part of the show. Y'all, I'm part of the crazy show. Anyway, we should just kick into it. I'm limited to tarot decks only, and I only have 4 with me, but that's okay. I am awaiting the arrival of more. So in the meanwhile, we'll just work with what we have, and that's beautiful. I just want to, like, a lot of what I'm talking about is like, maybe it pertains to you. Like, I know some symbols are easier to digest. Like, okay, I am getting like in 1 hour. I never get messages like this, or I rarely do is what I mean. In 1 hour, maybe not in 1 hour from the time you watch this reading, but maybe there's something to say about in an hour, there's an arrival, or something arrives in an hour, right? I don't know. We are in the Venus hour, which is, yes, the Empress showed up in the pre-shuffle, Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus. I don't want to go into too much of the astrology, but Mercury has been in Taurus for about a week now, and it does, what does it do? It squares with the Mars. It squares with Mars in Leo. Okay, so that vibration is very much electric is what I get. It could be stormy. I always get that weather term, that terminology, that things can be stormy, right? Electrical storms, or you could be affected by the solar flares. I know that's a big thing. And 11:11, I said that in 1 hour. The arrival, maybe you're waiting on your delivery, right? Things move so fast these days. I'm in a slow, soft phase, but my friend told me to pick it up and pick up the pace, so you could be receiving those types of messages. And I know this is so different, like maybe you guys like this better, that I'm not so stuck up, right? I know I can be like so lame sometimes. Let's start with the well-known tarot. I love Kim Kranz. The desert is the desert a thing, or dessert? My sweet tooth is so awful. Let's go. Thank you for being here once again. It is Saturn's day. We are in the hour of Venus. It did start at 11:11. Where is the collective? Where in the world is the collective? Are you in San Diego? Okay. Where's the collective? Thank you for being here. I honor you. This is a free flow. Alrighty, now we have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Sun in Aries. Venus has stepped out of the post-shadow phase of its retrograde through Aries. And a lot of the themes from, I would even say from last year, fall 2024, which I know that keeps coming up. But more so, more prominent are the themes from the past 5 months, since January. And we do have the 10 of Wands here, which is Saturn in Sagittarius. So it does feel like you've covered a lot of land. You've covered a lot. Maybe you are traveling. Maybe you're arriving in arrivals in 1 hour, right? Maybe you're in between connections, and a lot of this is symbolic, right? This is like the symbolism that I get. And so we have here, we have movement. We have the Son of Swords, which is akin to the Gemini Knight of Swords, Gemini and Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius, Sun in Gemini. Happy birthday to the Sun in Taurus. Collective, we are fast approaching the Gemini season, and it's supposed to be a big splash as far as the energy shift, which is typical, right? From a fixed state Taurus to a vibrant inter relationships, relationships in general. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is 2 wands, more fire, right? Six of Wands is your victory, Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is fast approaching its ingress into Gemini as well, which it is ending. It's ending its transit through Gemini. But we're getting a lot of like wrap ups, like the 10 of Wands obviously is like 3 wands. We have 3 of Wands and then 3 wands cards out on the table with a swords knight, the Son of Swords. 10 of Wands is the summit. You're about to reach the summit. You're reaching the peak, or you realize it's like you want to put something down, or you thought you did, or you maybe did, and now you want it back, or you have to deliver messages, or this is the message about the like, hey, you have a little bit more to go, and that could be like an assault, or like it I don't mean like violent. I mean like more like a tower, like in the mind. And then the Six of Wands is for me as of late, it is the way I am interpreting it in readings is the 3-part series, right? The three wands, which is like you understand what you need to do, but are you doing it? Are you creating the change? So you understand how you've been acting, how you've been doing. You understand how to change that behavior, or how you want to approach changes. Changes. I'm so sorry. And I've never been told this many times in my life to stop apologizing. So I apologize for apologizing. How about that? How about that? I'm sure many folks would love an apology from me. So if you're here for that, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. But I am for real. Okay. I know I'm being funny again, and collective, take what resonates. This is about them. Is it about them? Is it about you? Okay. patience, perseverance. These are like not the biggest things, right? But fast approaching are big things, are big deals. You could be coming out of a big, like, realization is the way I see it. And so I wonder where you are, right? Like, you want to show up in love, or you want to free the time, free your space. Okay. So I have a lot of earthy, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, a lot of Capricorn, Scorpio. We just had the full moon in Scorpio, and we're approaching the last quarter moon in Aquarius, okay, before we jolt into Gemini season, okay? Wow. Okay. And then where do you, like, what's your understanding of, like, all of this, right? Like, it's sort of like you have received the message, or you've had to talk to with yourself. You've had to talk to yourself. You've been talking with your higher self. You've been recognizing levels of consciousness, right? Like subconscious, things you didn't know. And it's not that you don't know. It's like a lot of us have to be enlightened, right? Like that's part of the process, is like being enlightened about our behavior, our actions, our attitudes, where we are, how stuck we get sometimes, or how fast we move sometimes, how we never stay, or we always go, or how we have stayed forever and how we never have left. Remember, take what resonates, please. What is your understanding? This is not about like the level of intelligence, right? Like, I'm not here to question your level of, like, how much can you comprehend? Is this a comprehension test? No. I love it. It is that season, right? 'Tis the season to pass your finals. And then as you get older, you're like, I'm not in school, Armando. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, well, we're still tested by the universe, by the gods, by a god, right? Okay. It does pertain to, like, what? Relationships. Again, it's like the relationship with yourself. And maybe it's all the relationships, like the relationship with yourself and with the one you let go, the one that got away, the one that you still want, the one that you have. Like, take what resonates, and which pair of shoes are you wearing? Maybe it's summer and you're wearing your sandals, your open toe shoes, right? Or closed toe shoes. I don't know. What is the test involved in you wearing? Gosh, it was always such a buzzkill, right? When this is so funny. I never really think about. I rarely think about high school or things like that. But I'm like in lab. You're like, it's such a buzzkill, because you're like, I have to wear closed toe, like I have to wear a shoe. I can't wear open toe shoes. Like I can't wear my sandals or my flip flops to school. Are you a sun in Scorpio, Mars in Capricorn? Okay. It's all right. You have what you want, and you can have what you want, and you have what you want. You always get what you want, right? And maybe that's the 10 of Wands, is like always getting what you want means you have a lot. And then you reach the summit, you're almost to the peak, and you're like, holy, I have a lot. Like I'm carrying so much. And it's the proverbial too much of a good thing. Y'all know how I love those proverbs. Too much of a good thing, moderation in moderation. I don't like that one because I'm like, moderation is moderate. It doesn't need moderating, right? I don't know. Okay, I know. Then it suddenly became a comprehension exam, right? It's that feeling, like the quality of like you know it all until you're like, I don't know anything. Thank you so much for being here. This is fun. This is a fun I know it's not an easy reading. I like to have fun, and I know I'm like a jokester, and anyway, here I am. What's your level of understanding in this situation, right, collective? Is it that you hide a lot? Is it that you ask too many others' opinions? Okay, well, is it that you hide a lot? Is it that you ask too many opinions of others? Is it that you never make decisions? Is it them? Is it that you are tired of those around you that continually ask for the answers, right? Like, give me the answer to the exam, but then it's like they don't even trust you, and it's like, well, then why are you asking me? Why do you keep me around, right? Like, what are you here to take from me? Collective, are you feeling that way? Like, you understand now how much in you giving in unconsciously or subconsciously, or noticing where you give, overgive, or take. And then it does have that quality, Seven of Swords, right? Moon in Aquarius has a quality of like, okay, what is your strategy anyway? Like, and why have a strategy if it doesn't have, if there's no outcome? Does your strategy involve there being an outcome? Why would you strategize if you don't even want the results? Like, are you noticing that you love to strategize, or you love to attain? It does give me the notion of like attaining, right? The Seven of Swords is like taking. It could be overtaking, it could be overdoing, overstressing, overthinking, over committing, and over well, we do have Aries, Scorpio here, the Emperor, many folks involved, right? Like, were there many people involved? Like, not necessarily third parties, but like the entire camp had something to say, right? Like, everyone had an opinion. Okay, is that the level of comprehension? You realize everyone had an opinion, and you fell in with that, right? Like you took everyone else's word except your own word, right? Or they did, right? Collective, remember, take what resonates, please. If this isn't necessarily you, then is it them? Is it the folks around you? Is it that you're recognizing that about them, right? And then we have, wow, the moon. Two lunar vibrations here with the Seven of Swords. The moon in Aquarius, and then the actual moon, which is Piscean. So the moon squares the sun in Taurus in its final degrees, final minutes, on Tuesday, May, I believe, 21st, okay? And then the sun dips into, it starts its Gemini season. Here, can we get a thumbnail? I don't know if this is even going to work, right? Like, is that what you're wondering? Can this work? It feels like you're in the dark right now. or it feels like you have to keep going, right? There's a lot of movement, like you have to leave in the night, or you have to leave, or it's dark when you leave, or it feels like is this the right way? Keep going, right? Keep going is what the moon says. The Piscean flavor. So there is a lot of like decision, not the need to make a decision, the need to put something down. Yeah, sometimes as of late, the Two of Pentacles for me is giving me the interpretation, the one of the main interpretations that rises to the surface with the Two of Pentacles for me out of the many, right? Putting something down, okay, or yes, putting something down to take responsibility, take something else on, or put your focus on the right thing that what you've determined is the right thing, like to put your attention on, versus not taking on more, or the vice versa, or putting down your vice as well, vice versa, yeah, or making it maybe is involved in like a decision, like what you thought was fun isn't that fun, or where you were having a lot of fun, now you want to be responsible, or you want a little bit of both, and the flavor changes. I think with the moon, and I mean, obviously with the Seven of Swords, it's like there is a decision to be made, right? Because you've been wondering a lot about like, what do you want? And maybe you're like, it's in the dark, it's in the night, where you're like, I really have to be responsible, or is it possible, or things like that. Like, wow, next, your level of understanding is like, yes, you have to take responsibility. You have to step out of acting in a way, thinking in a way, believing in a way. There are many, you understand now that you left yourself out, or you left this person out, or collectively they left you out, or they took the wrong advice, or they just took advice. Let's just say it wasn't right, it wasn't wrong. It was advice that left someone out, left everyone out. Everyone's left out. So whoever has come to this level of understanding now sees that the way they were, things that were said, what was said, what was done, how do you change it? After you perceive the past actions, how do you change it? After you perceive the past choice, how do you change it? There is a change involved, okay? Like I was singing changes. I know I'm not supposed to be singing because I'm not a singer. But karaoke, we love to. There's a new direction. Is there a new direction? Okay. Y'all. I know. I'm being funny. Okay, a lot of fire. It went from like, I mean, we have wands, a lot of fire. Let's see. I have the radiant wilds, so we can acknowledge, like, are you committed to making this change? Are they collective? I don't know. Let's see. Thank you once again for being here. Yeah, you could be getting messages from a masculine Mars in Scorpio fiery masculine. You could be receiving messages from them, or they could be just thinking a lot about you, or this could be you, right? You could realize too, like there are many changes that you have to make in the way that you approach things, but more like how you feel, how you allow your feelings to be the driver, or how you let your emotions take over, or how you haven't tended to your emotions, or how you have emotions, or how like you move really fast with these emotions, right? Will you make the change? Are you committed to making a change, right? We ended with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. We do have, so like the vibration of 5 of Cups, Mars and Scorpio, masculine, the need to tend to a lot of those issues, I'll say, a lot of that stuff from childhood, especially dealing with the father or masculines in your life, or just that type of flavor, like ongoing issues with masculines, or just masculine and emotions, like masculinity and emotions, like trying to connect the dots and make sense out of it, like manly emotions, like get it together, man. But you don't have to be a male or a man or anything like that, because we have the freaking Empress here, Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus, which we started the message with that. We have a lot of new directions. I think for the most part, like collective, you guys are just moving on no matter what. 4 of Wands means there is a change to be made, and you will change. I think you know that you do have to change, because we have the High Priestess, more Piscean, more lunar, okay, more moon, more... we're coming up to the mutable vibes with the Gemini season, and then I think there'll be a square, like there is either a first quarter moon or last quarter moon. I believe a last quarter moon in Pisces in like 30 days, okay? So I don't know, it's like a 30-day challenge in the middle of summer. Why not? We were talking about January, which is so funny because that's when all the freaking 30-day challenges happen, right? And then we have going with the flow, or actually changing, this is giving something up. This is it, Wheel of Fortune. And then the first one that came up was the Queen of Cups. The way I picked it up was in reverse, so this is very masculine. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I get more Cancer and Scorpio, but we have a lot of Pisces here. We have a lot of lunar here. So Cancer, maybe these are aspects in your chart. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio are all aspects in your chart, and you maybe have a moon in one of those, or maybe like many planets in one of those or the other. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I started like, I'm not going into the astrology. I meant I wasn't going into the like mundane astrology, but I am. I'm going into a lot of the tarot astrology. We have Venus in Aries, which is very like It's on the dot. And I can't seem to shake it off. Like tarot and astrology are intertwined, period. Yeah, in general. And if that's not your flavor of tarot, then there are many tarot readers that don't read the astrology, and that's fine. To me, that's fine. Like, I'm not bothered. But there's something like, yes, with the Three of Wands, Two of Wands, One of Wands, Ace of Wands, like we have a lot of that flavor. We have a lot of Mars flavor, which is very masculine. So even if you're not a masculine, again, it's like a change. A lot of the emotions are changing. You could be meeting new people anyway. You could be going into motherhood, and that, or your family is expanding, and that means so many changes, especially like physically at home, your body getting older, or it's all encompassing. It's everything: the home front, your perspectives, what you're working on. Maybe even you're getting a new job, a new role, or new projects are coming in, or you were in between. There's a lot of the 3-part series of like, now you're ready for the new. You're finally seeing the new come in, but it's like, that you have to make a change, and the High Priestess just needs to do it. So either way, you're going with the flow, knowing you have to do it. And then, because the High Priestess is here, and I know we love the High Priestess, but she's also very like unmotivated. Like, can you do something? Say it. Can you say it? It's like, you need to say something before collective assists them. Like, they know they need to say something before they lose you, or they never said anything, so they've lost you and you're moving on. You're pregnant with possibilities. That sort of thing. Okay. Maybe they finally see the possibility, and so expect messages from them about them wanting to create this change. Expect there to be a significant understanding of what needs to change and how they're going to change it. Okay. Expect movement across many lands. Expect movement across many boundaries, borders. Okay. Can I be cheesy? Like, this love, what is that? I don't even know. This love has no boundaries, or this love can't be like kept. Is this a long distance thing? I don't know how to do a long distance relationship in general with anyone. I guess we can text, right? Okay, we have the fixed signs. We have Jupiterian, the Wheel of Fortune. It's good, but like, you need to say it, right, collective? And like, you're going anyway. It's like, if they are never going to admit it or say it, you're taking on new things. It's almost like inevitable in this day and age that we all are going with the flow, and it's fast. And if you're unwilling to take the wheel and take charge, it's not like in 1850 when it was dark, right? I did some research of a particular city in the 1850s, between 1850 and 1915, when they became established as a city. This is a particular city. I'm not going to say the city, but it was very much in the dark, okay? And the moon has a lot to do with it. there's love. Don't leave the love in the dark, right? Because whoever this person is, collective, whether it's you, you're moving with the time. Okay? And there's like love, regardless of whether this person loves you, admits that they love you. Like you know that they love you, but you don't give a F, because if they're not gonna say it, you're taking charge, and like other people will notice that, and then life goes on, right? Like there's a lot about like life kind of becoming bigger. Maybe you were in a small state. So random, these words. Maybe you were in a small period of time. Maybe you felt small, but this is big. It's bigger. It's becoming bigger, and you're moving with it. Okay, collective? You're moving, you're going, you've moved, you've left, and there's no stopping you. Okay, the wheel. Change, put something down, let something go. You know what needs to go, you know what needs to change. Make the change. Three-part series, right? Holy moly. I said the Empress, they're here. And the Devil, Capricorn. Something is coming. Also, maybe they had health. I see the Empress as them. I don't know why, but I see the Empress as the cross watcher. They had a lot of health stuff to deal with, whether mental, physical, running around town, need to address the situation, or just complete full transformation from that physical health scare or whatever. Either way, becoming healthy, because the Devil and the Empress is not a like permanent health thing. It's like a go to the doctor, get checked, and get it. Okay, that's them. That's their transformation. That's them getting their passions in check, right? We have 1111 with the 4 wands, which is funny. Sometimes I don't talk about those funny messages like that. Pregnant with possibilities. Okay. It's not even possibilities. It's like you're already making what you know is possible. You already are creating it. I am at home with myself. Enjoyment, contentment, happiness, belonging. Spend some quality time at home. Visit your childhood home if it's accessible to you, or simply connect to places that feel familiar and safe. Yes. And then the 10. I'm so sorry. The Wheel of Fortune. I am moving with change. Cycles, passing time, seasons, change. Propagate a plant in a glass of water. Watch it grow roots and eventually pot it. Observe it through its seasons as it grows leaves. All of this reminds me of like root systems. And then I always mention to you guys like, I'm sorry, the death card is like the tilling, right? The tilling of the land. Anyway, this has been freaking wonderful. I know this isn't my typical pomp and circumstance, professional, wannabe, whatever. A lot of love for you guys. Thank you for being here. This is the next season of the Wild and Wacky High Priest show, okay? Keep it for real. I am for real, and so are you. All right, we got this. Ciao.